Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessie. If you're new to this channel, lipstick. So if you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe down below and give this video a big thumbs up, okay? So yeah. Yes, so that's the first thing that you're going to need, and you're going to need a spoolie, a toothbrush, or an eyebrow brush. So today I'm going to use a toothbrush because I don't know where my spoolie is and I'm tired of looking for it. So I'm going to use my toothbrush and I'm just going to brush my hair like that. If you need an eyebrow tutorial, I have it in my videos, check it out. And also I'm going to do an updated version, so yeah, just keep watching. So you want to start with doing your eyebrows. Basically that's what an eye pencil is for. You use it for your eyebrows, and yeah, you can use a pomade or gel, but I prefer using pencil. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is an what is this called, a concealer. So you need a concealer. Yeah, so today I'm going to use this one. Yeah, you can use any concealer that you have, any brand that you have, but I'll recommend this one. This is the most affordable concealer in the market. It's a drugstore makeup, and when you're starting makeup, I'm assuming you don't want to buy expensive things, but if you want to buy expensive things, that's okay. But this one goes for like 400 to 600 depending on where you buy it. So yeah, and an angled brush. So you're going to use an angled brush or a flat brush to clean up your eyebrows. Okay, and I'm going to use the same concealer to clean up the upper side of my eyebrow. Sometimes I use my foundation to do that, but today I'm just going to use the same concealer that I used on my lower eyebrow, on the top of the eyebrow. So the next thing you're going to need is an eyeshadow palette, and today I'm going to use again, there are a number of no, one of my shit, my palette is broken. I've never even used that shade. Never even used that shade. Oh, this is so painful. Okay, so for an eyeshadow, I have a detailed video on how to apply your eyeshadow. So you're going to start with your concealer. You can go check that. It's my previous video, so check it out. So all you need to do is prime your eyes. To prime your eyes, you're going to either use an eyeshadow base or a concealer. Let me use an eyeshadow base today. No, let me use a concealer. So there are two types of girls. There are those who do their eyeshadow after their foundation and everything and their eyebrows, but I do my eyebrows, then I do my eyeshadow, then I do the rest of the face, because girl, it can get messy and I don't want to mess up my foundation. So you choose what type of girl you are, but that's how I do my things. So the next thing you want to do is you just want to brush out any fallout on your face. If you have any fallout, that's what I do. And I'm going to moisturize my face. So to moisturize, I'm using this. Then I go ahead and apply my sunscreen. So that's my sunscreen. And for sunscreen, this sunscreen just leaves a white cast, but this is what I'm having right now, and that's what I'm using for now. But it usually just leaves a white cast, and I hate it. It's not the best. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my liner. Yeah, I got this liner from Dubois or Dubois, whatever you want to call it. So the other thing that you're going to need, that you basically just need, is your primer. So this is my primer. And basically what a primer does, it acts like a base for the foundation, for the entire makeup. There are different types of primers in the market, so you determine what your skin type is first. After knowing what your skin type is, then you get to choose what kind of primer that you have. There's a mattifying primer, there's a glowing primer, there's primer for oily skin, and moisturizing primers for dry skin. So first of all, you get to know what your skin type is. For me, I have oily skin, so I'm using a mattifying primer, and I got this from Ken's Cosmetics at 1200. There's a range of affordable primers, there's LA colors, and you just have to check out and see what works for you. So today, this is the primer I'm going to use, and I'm just, oops, I put a lot. And this is another basic for starting your makeup. You need a foundation. Okay, so for today I'm using this foundation. Again, there are a range of foundation, of affordable foundation. This is pretty this is a very much affordable foundation in the market. And when you're buying a foundation, you need to shade match. When you go to buy that foundation, just ask those people to shade match you, so that you get the correct shade for your skin, okay, so that you don't get a very light foundation or a very dark foundation. You just get your shade, and getting your shade can be very hard. It just took me a long time to get my shade, but you can just try. You see what works for you. Again, there are different types of foundation. There's foundation for oily skin, for dry skin, so you need to determine what your skin type is. So this one is a mattifying foundation. It's a Fit Me matte and poreless foundation, and it works well. It's quite affordable if you're starting out and you're not looking to spend so much on your makeup. You can get this. You get legit makeup but affordable. So yeah, so you apply your foundation. I'm just going to apply that. For me, just apply little. Okay, I used to apply a lot of foundation, but I just opted to apply little. And for this, here's my other brush. You can apply your foundation using two tools. You can use a beauty blender, a little bit dirty, or a kabuki brush, or a foundation brush. So yeah, so today I'm going to use this brush. I'm just going to tap. So the next thing that you're going to need again is a concealer. Yeah, I've already shown this, and this, so the concealer, you use it under your eyes. Concealer is basically used to hide those dark circles, those sleepless nights. Yeah, you just conceal. It doesn't want to come out. The next thing you need is a contouring powder or a bronzer or whatever. So for today, you can multi-purpose your eyeshadow palette. If your eyeshadow palette has a darker shade to contour, you can use it, and that's what I'm using today. I'm going to use this shade from, yeah, and my palette is dirty. I'm going to use shade Kenya in the Juvias Warrior palette. Is it the Warrior palette? The Nubian 2 palette. I'm going to use shade Kenya to contour my face. I'm just going to take a little. So contouring just helps to give your face structure, okay? If you just leave your face like that, you'll just look like that moon emoji. And if you're starting, I want to advise you use a powder contour. You can use a powder that is a darker shade of powder. You can use a contouring palette, but just use a powder. Then contour my forehead because I have a big forehead. again you need is blush, and for blush I'm going to use Morocco. Yeah, I'm going to use Morocco in the Juvias Place palette. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is powder. Okay, so I have two types of powder. I have this, that, and this from MAC. So you have compact powder and you have loose powder. Personally, I prefer using, this is my holy grail, I prefer using a loose powder. It just helps to set your concealer well, it sets everything well. I just prefer a loose powder. You can use a compact powder, but I prefer a loose powder. Ow. So I'm going to take that and a powder brush. I'm going to set my eye. And the good thing with this Revlon powder is you don't feel like you have powder on. Doesn't leave your face powdery, so that's what. And then of course you're going to need a liner. You can use any liner. There are a number of liners in the market. Eyeliner. So I'm going to use this pencil liner, whatever. Doing that, you need to set your face, and I'm going to use that, the elf setting spray, and then I'm going to use it's just spray. So after setting your face, you want to go in with a highlighter. Again, buy an eyeshadow palette that you know you can purpose it. And for my highlight, I'm going to use this shade here. Oh, no, this one. Yeah, I'm going to use that shade as my highlight. You can just buy one eyeshadow palette and you use it for a million other things. So the next thing you're going to need is mascara. You can buy any brand in the market, and I'm going to the eyes, you can just stop at mascara, but again you can pop on some lashes. But I'm assuming when you're starting on applying makeup, you don't know how to apply your lashes. Till now I'm still struggling with my lashes, but you can just leave it at the mascara point, or you can go ahead and pop on some lashes. Be a bad bitch, okay? You can learn to do that, and you pop on some lashes. So let me let my lashes dry and then see. Let me, am I even going to put lashes? Should I? Must I? Mm. So going on to the lips, the first thing you need, you're going to need a lip liner. A must-have lip liner is a brownish, yeah, brownish lip liner. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, so I'm going to use that to line my lips. Let me sharpen it. So after your lip liner, you're going to need a you're going to need a, a lipstick. Where did that one escape me? You're going to need a lipstick. So for today's lipstick, I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'm using Joannak lipstick. You can have a red lipstick, a nude lipstick, but I just prefer nude lipstick so that I can put on gloss.